Brilliant. So, does anyone want to recap at all anything as the last session?
Ramen was a big fight, and I wasn't taking notes.
So we regrouped from how our two groups had kind of separated, and we showed everybody the man in the cell, which we later on found out was Brom. Nim tried speaking to him through the thing and found out that we weren't getting any response. And then there was the whole bucket of water being thrown onto it. And then we heard some lovely stone scraping from the south corridor. And while we very wisely all split up to go investigate, a terrifying fur holder appeared and started wreaking havoc. So there was a fight. We killed it, and then once we killed it, we were getting a little bit of response from from Brom. And turned out that it had one of the crystal sphere things inside it, and so went on a little mission to destroy the other ones. We found one in the ogre that was hanging up. We destroyed that one. We found the other chalkboard. Let's see. He introduced himself. And then we found the room with the chalkboard and the chest. So we all went to offer it some flesh, a little bit of the fur holder, because the ogre was all rotten and gross. And then as soon as we did, this horrible skittery Mothman thing appeared. So we fought it. Who really wanted us to give him the moon. We still don't know what that's all about. Let's see. Phelan found some beans, a little satchel of beans. Let's see. We found out a little bit about Brom. He's been here for years. Dr. Curian is a dwarf. And then we left and we headed over to the academy and had a big ol' fight. And some people died. And Raphael teleported away.
Yeah, essentially that. Yeah, take your heroic inspiration, because I've got a sinister feeling that it will be needed today.
Oh no.
Yeah, finishing off the battle, the afternoon battle at the Scorched Academy. Saw your group come in at the nick of time as you turn the tides in the favour of Raj in the city, and your group, the Tossers, finally helping towards defeat Rybeth, the sorcerer, and then finding Raphael, the Leonin, trying to make a getaway through the side door, managing to intervene, and almost there was a torn decision where Sephi went down and Raphael was very wanting to kill, but choosing to preserve his own life over it. And yes, dimensioning door out. We saw maybe only a couple of minutes or so as you guys recovered and come to terms with what happened. You found there was an envoy of small creatures called Dead Rose Hunters, seemingly captured by the Scorched or Raphael, it's unsure which, but they were wanting to go back to the Fae. And yeah, we'd uncovered a note as well, found in the drawer in the office section, which had some missing parts, seemingly partially redacted, but it does sort of explain a little bit about Dr. Curian and maybe his processes for Rajin and what he's planning or had planned to do. Yeah. Return to you all now. In the hall, the grand hall, there is a mixture of both elven and cultist bodies strewn across various parts of the floor, mostly sorted in a respectful way. Brom, the dwarf captain, and Boreal are just sort of taking their time and looking over So Robust, who was the halfling's Warforged knight who had fallen in the battle. You also have Theo, the Arokra, part of the dwarven security. Yeah, we'll return to you all now. If what would you like to do?
I need a rest, guys.
Yeah.
And I think we need to get under here or somewhere near here. We need to visit the dragon.
Yeah, we need to interrupt whatever they're doing.
Yes. And I agree on both points. No arguments from me.
But I think if we went just now, it'd be a suicide mission. I don't think we would make it out. I don't even think we would make it in the door.
It's going to be a suicide mission probably anyway. But we'll have more chance rested.
I don't know. We've faced some pretty bad odds, and we're still here. Well, most of us.
If we're to die, then I would rather we have been rested so we can give our full might behind it.
You're not gonna die. Jesus, you guys are depressing.
I'm just gonna look around the group. We're like, not original, not original, not original. No, I think we were all right.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
I think I've got my kidneys hanging out. Any chance of some healing this?
Let me see what I've got.
4 out of 50. Just saying.
Hey, oof. Well,
This group is like an Ark of the Theseus situation where you keep changing the parts,
I mean-
and eventually it's a different boat.
I mean, Sephi went down twice. I think, at
Yeah.
least twice.
At least.
I mean, I can heal you a little bit, but after I do this, that is me absolutely tapped with nothing left.
I could do with a plaster or a band-aid. Anything would do.
I
And if
mean,
you've got a sandwich.
what? Are we intending to just rest?
I think so.
I think
We
we
need
need to.
I mean, if
Need
you
some
give me an hour, I can patch you up a little bit. But if we're going to go
So-
for a full sleep, then
You know what? Do you want me to erect my tiny hut? We can crawl in and have a snooze safe.
I'm glad you said tiny hut. Yeah.
What else are you going to crawl into?
I nominate Phelan goes and does some reconnaissance for us.
What, with only one eye?
Oh, I mean, they can concentrate on what they see with that one eye.
Okay. Fair enough.
Phelan just sort of shrugs, then makes the way towards the doorway.
No rest for that person.
Okay, right. Where do you want me to stick me hut? Because I'm going to have a sleep and a sandwich. That, yeah, fine. Can you drop me a hut so we can all have a nice rest, please?
Boop.
Yes.
Okay, that.
Hang on, that'll be above you. Hang on. There you go.
There we go.
Okay, yeah, casting Leeman's tiny hut, you create your safe space within the hallway in as much of a cleared out space you can, where some of the pews have been broken, and just about like nudging some stuff around to give yourself a comfortable space. We're looking at sort of late afternoon now, so we're hitting about 4 o'clock, so a rest will take you 8 hours, so you're looking somewhere in the night if that's so you wished. You can obviously sleep longer if you want to just be in the daytime.
Well, if we plan to go into below the city to the dragon, maybe nighttime would be a good time. Maybe
I
expect.
mean,
us-
if it's underground, I don't think time matters. Like the sun is out there.
Yeah, but they might assume that when that come during the day.
Mm.
I just want to point out that this is the boys' tent.
Seffi's just looking at you. She's she can't even muster up the words to say anything. She's just looking.
Well, I think we'll make an exception this once. Don't you think, Moose? As long as she
Consider me a
promises.
boy if you need to. I just need to sleep.
I tell you what. If you agree to keep your clothes on, not a problem.
Happily agree to that.
And you as well, Moose. I know what goes on.
I don't ever remember taking my clothes off ever, and I'm going to give him a sniff. Huh.
Yes, it'll smell as you imagine.
I tell you what, Moose, as you don't, well, we all don't sleep much, but why don't you do a bit of Presty while we're resting?
That sounds like a wonderful idea. I'll clean everybody up.
Okay. Can I keep my clothes on? I don't want to be staying in my
No, absolutely. Yeah, you can keep your clothes on. Please do, in fact.
Yeah, my wife runs on very dignified. Oh, he's dragging the body up. What's he going to do with it? Oh, dear.
Yeah, you can see outside that Brahms just respectfully still just putting it to one side. Robust is a big figure, and for anyone else to try and move him along might be extremely difficult to do so. So he's taking it upon himself, just to tidy up as best he can.
I wonder if Brom's going to use it as his own armor when he's big enough.
Okay, well. Okay, 8 hours then. If you guys want to take that rest, feel free, and that will take you into the early hours of the night. Yeah. Not much light fills the chamber now as the sun has set, darkness has fallen. Any light that had come through the cracked stained glass windows is completely gone. There's only a couple of candles still lit within the chamber, a couple of candelabras still illuminating the room, but for all of you it's uninterrupted. It's only really Sephi that's Sophie and Orkishu having a nice sleep nowadays.
Yeah. He does a slight snore.
I think we're all tired. We don't really care. I'll stop Moose from putting the pillow of your face if you like. Moose, the orc needs to breathe.
Bloody annoying though, isn't it?
Yeah, but think meat shield.
Yeah.
Was it me, or during that battle did it pocket some gold or something? Did it take something? Or did I imagine that?
No, I remember.
Was it Fader?
What do I remember?
Someone
I think I was outside. I remember being outside, so I didn't see any of them.
I'm sure someone robbed some of the bodies and didn't share. Very quiet.
As this has been pondered, and your rest coming to its natural conclusion, the spell of the tiny hut beginning to fade away, the beds and the dome disappearing. You now come round. You see the room, and there's still Brom who's awake, but he's probably the only one that is still so. It's unsure if he's chosen to stay awake through the time, or if that's just something he omits from doing, or felt like keeping watch whilst you guys were getting your rest.
Do we know the best way to get down to the dragon?
We don't even entirely know exactly where, I don't think.
Well, the dwarves should know, shouldn't they? We can find one. Don't they protect it, or is it the druids that? I can't remember now.
Druids did like the rituals and stuff.
Well, if you'd like all to do a group history check, we'll see if we can ring some bells.
Not good at history.
18.
I think that's going to be the one that takes it.
Wow.
Orc has forgot everything that's happened.
Everyone apart from you, Nim, is completely unsure as to how best to traverse themselves underground towards the mines. But you, a bit more wizened and having remembered that the Brimstone Citadel had a couple of mineshaft portal ways into their last chamber, which were indicated that they would go underground. There was a couple of routes to take, or a couple of options to take, so it would seem the easiest way. Alternatively, it means some digging or looking around, which could be time consuming.
If I remember rightly, in the Brimstone Castle thing, there was caverns that lead down. But I'm not sure if it's a direct route or not, but we can check that out. Unless anyone's got any other ideas.
I mean, it's probably correct.
Yeah.
Right. That was pretty dodgy. Before we all shoot off, I just need to test it, and I'd like to roll my cube again.
Of
Oh, shit,
course.
hang on.
Well, that host is not there, so let's get rid of that. I was trying to remember what works out better for you percentage-wise. Rolling a d6 for advantage or a sleight of hand with advantage?
Yeah. I honestly don't know.
Because at this point, I'm encouraging it. So we'll go with a sleight of hand.
Yeah. I'll give it a go.
Guide yourself.
20.
I think 20's very happy. I don't think we need any extras on that. Okay. We're here. Jesus.
Right. Oh, God. Yes! Got
I've
him.
not opened my documents because every time I do, you've just not rolled the right numbers, sadly.
I still need to do a persuasion check or an intimidation check of a DC 18 just to open it, otherwise it's pain.
The puzzle portion, yes, okay.
I will guide myself. Come on, Moose. Now's your chance. This is it. This is it.
Guide yourself.
And I will try and persuade the box. And then I'm going to 2d4 it for a 19. I needed 18.
Yes.
That's looking close.
So as you're deciphering this last section of the box, it seems to be a mix of musical and word sort of puzzles, and you're having to communicate to the box. So that there is a moment where Moose is literally talking to this box and trying to persuade it open. It just seemed rather unusual, but given both Moose and the box, they're both unusual creatures, things. There is a slight moment where you're not quite sure if it's going to go. It starts to rattle and shake in that similar motion where you've had it happen before, where it's blown up in your face and caused quite a lot of damage in doing so. But as it's about to go, you manage to get the right cadence in words before it goes over the edge. And it stays frozen still. It's not longer in your hands, it's maybe floating, a couple of inches off the hand, self-suspended, this last portion of the cube sliding open from the top layer. Moose, can I have you in the private whisper chat, please?
Oh my God. Okay, I'm worried.
Right,
Connecting. Oh, we're in.
Right, let's get ready what I need to get ready. So, okay. So as you do the final segment, it resists at first, but it's not with force, but with weight. As if the puzzle itself knows what unlocking that last slide means. With trembling fingers of forged brass and quiet fire, you slide the blast piece into place. Click. There's not a flash, there's no thunder, just the sound of breath, real breath, not yours. It exhales softly in the space where there should be no air at all. The cube itself begins to unfold side by side, not like a machine, but more like a flower blooming with this cascade of moonlight over the top of it. Panels fall open, revealing the last line of the poem, which you've gotten piece by piece etched in golden script and curling in your memory. When stars recall what once was true, let flesh and flame become anew. Inside the open cube is a small velvet pouch, weighty, with objects you recognise. There's a locket with a face you're not wholly sure you remember. There's a female, paled face, seems about in their 30s, 40s. And there's a letter in handwriting.
Sorry, you cut out just as you finished the poem. I was panicking because you went silent.
Let me just, yeah. To be fair, yeah, the poem should end. This little machine, my number 5, I'll do anything to bring you life. Cracks open, there's a small velvet pouch, which you have this faint familiarity with, this recognition. A locket inside with the picture of a face of what appears to be maybe a gnome or a halfling female. There's a letter in handwriting which you don't remember writing, but it could be no one's handwriting but your own, and a folding page, and it's written in celestial script, but you understand it, signed by a hand that trebles on the edge of your memory. And as the last syllable of the poem echoes in your mind, everything falls silent. You're no longer in the room, you're surrounded by not darkness, it's this sort of low glow mauve, and you're no longer in the material world. You're in this plane of stark beauty, a twilight void. It's not cold, it's not warm. There's stars dotting around, letting little embers of light, and they move like tides across the sky. The void feels like the breath held by the universe, and as you're taking in this moment, you see something arrive. He arrives. From the distance, at the same time, instantaneously appearing at your sight, steps this being. In your head, you know this as the mentor, but you've never met, or you don't know how you know. They are towering, masculine in stature and stillness. Their skin is pure white like polished bone. There's carvings across the skin with deep abyssal stripes that move around like living ink. Hair flows down the back like a river of stars, weaving around him like this large celestial tiger, its glowing eyes watching you as though it sees you through itself. Yeah, it becomes heavy, but not hostile. The mentor speaks, his voice is low, echoing raw, carried on the wind of thought. Melvin Oos, or what remains of him. He steps forward, his arms crossed behind his back. There's a constellation of stars that follow him that shape themselves like a tiger. There's no weight or sound to them, they simply seem to be part of his form. You broke the final seal, and so the pact is remembered. The gift recalled, the truth returned. A wave of starlight pulses outwards from the mentor. Memory floods back to your mind. Memory of signing a pact. The pain of transmutation. And a quest for eternal life and the promise of earned return. You asked for a second life. You were given one without death, without decay. And in return, I sealed your memories so you might path and be genuine, so your choices would be your own. You have stumbled. You have made a mockery of discipline. You carry chaos like it is a badge, not a burden. That is not what was agreed. His hand lifts slowly, and beside you appears a glowing phantom silhouette of his true self, flesh and blood, young and bright-eyed, untouched by metal or flame. You see yourself, or at least the skin suit you wear, but it's now full of flesh and life, and it's just a normal, gnomish person. It's this Melvin. This can be yours again, but only if you become worthy of it. The stars in the background are tigers. You see its eyes grow pearlescent and they narrow at you. Show restraint. Show heroism. Show change. Let your power serve more than impulse. Be more than machine. The cube closes gently, now inert. Its final gift given. Truth. From now on, you remember everything. The pact, the keepsakes, the transformation. And you know that every choice from here on in is measured by the mentor. He's not gone though. A presence still lingers with you, watching and waiting. It's not unkind, but unyielding. Redemption is not offered freely, but it is offered. You find yourself returned back to the room now. The poem fully complete in your hands, and the image, the memories return to you. You made this pact with this celestial being in the hope of bringing back someone you treasured. And you look towards the locket and you see the face of the person locket, and how could you have forgotten your long since past wife? Hold on, names. God damn it, almost had it. Her name was Senra Barth. She was in her late 30s, early 40s. She had cascading auburn locks braided. She was tough woman, and certainly tougher than you. She was traditionally a hunter, and she enjoyed her work. And your memory with her, time with her, comes fully back to you. Every moment that you spent with her, you did and cared for her. But she was taken through no fault of anyone's, but simply passing naturally, way before her time. And you sought to bring her back in any way you could find out, and in doing so, made this pact with the mentor. You had to prove yourself worthy of not just bringing Senra back, but if you was worthy yourself to ask for such a thing. And that's where you found yourself, in that room, in your house, cube on the desk. All the items in the chest are keepsakes, things that you or her or both of you had throughout your lives. The helm, the doll, the ring. And that will be what you remember when we come back to the group.
Fantastic.
Is that alright?
That was fantastic.
There.
Absolutely fucking fantastic.
Wow. I have artwork for her and the mentor as well, which I will send to you shortly, just for yourself. But yeah, the celestial of which you found yourself patroned to.
My mind is absolutely blown. I need a minute. Wow.
That's quite
Okay.
alright. I need a minute also. So I'm going to send you these while I have that minute, and then I will join the group. Yeah, so the letters, so the poems, you had capitalized letters throughout them all. The capitalized letters on the last two lines, actually I could just send you the whole thing, so it's not going to get muddied then. But without you having to decipher it, the letters rearrange themselves in your head and they spell out Senra Barth. You were leaving yourself clues the whole time, you just didn't know you were doing it.
Fantastic. Oh, wow. Fucking wow. Honestly, Jordan, wow. Just wow.
Glad you like it. I also have a pact that you agreed upon. Nothing is crazy in there. But as well, what Melvin agreed to, not Moose, I suppose. But I will send that over to you as well, of how to exemplify yourself amongst your patron. But my message is too long, so I'm going to delete too many paragraphing.
Okay.
It's not crazy long, but sealing the self, and that is the last portion. There's no rush on reading any of this or at all, but it's anything to take into in your own time. It won't affect this session, certainly.
Okay. Oh, awesome. Well, thank you.
You're quite welcome, mate.
Oh, wow.
It was a long time coming.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, great. Absolutely
Right.
great. I think it's happened at a really good time as well.
Well, great. We will. Let's go back.
Yeah.
And you can pretend to be surprised, I guess. I don't know.
Oof.
Hello.
Hi.
Right. Sorry about that. A bit longer than I anticipated. So, for the rest of you, what you see, you're all just sort of anticipatingly waiting as this final slide of the cube did open. There was, for a moment, a grain of starlight that came out the top. It hovered out of the unfolding cube like a flower and focused in front of Moose before going back down into the cube. Maybe lasted all of 5 seconds. And then it's over. And Moose is himself and he's lucid and whatever happened, it happened.
Moose, you all right?
Yeah.
Good.
I think I'm better than all right. And you're just
Don't
going to
seem
see
to-
him put a locket on.
Don't seem to have grown any that much.
No. I think this is going to take me a minute to process. So I don't wish to be rude.
Since when?
But that was a lot. That's a good question. That is a good question. Are we in a rush to go anywhere?
Well, we need to stop a ritual by sounds of it, but if you want to grab breakfast first, I don't mind.
Well, it all depends on you, really, and the group decision.
Why, do you have something you need to do?
I just need to process what's just happened. I just need a couple minutes to get my head around it, if that's okay.
Okay.
The way I see it, we're going to be doing something incredibly dangerous. We need all of us to be on our best version of ourselves. If you need a couple of minutes, then absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Right. Question, Jordan.
Mhm.
Am I now still bound to be attuned
No.
to the puzzle cube? No.
No,
I
it is
didn't-
merely a trinket now.
Okay. Well, I'll still keep it because, it's pretty cool and it means a lot. But, right. Give me a minute and I'm just going to head over here, find some solitude, and you're going to see Moose. He's going to pull his helm of telepathy out. He's going to place it down. His ring that he's been wearing, he's going to put next to it. There is, of course, the folding boat, like it's just a piece of fabric that just looks like a piece of fabric, but it's actually a folding boat. He's going to put that next to it. And then the doll that you've all seen is also next to it. And he's just going to spend a few minutes looking at them all.
I think I'll respect your privacy and give you some space.
Yeah.
Okay.
The rest of you are more than welcome. There is I suppose there will be some basic rations. There is a kitchen to the Scorched Academy, of which you can be able to sort yourselves out anything you need for the morning, or for the night in this case.
All right, I'm gonna make one of those massive sandwiches.
Roll me a performance check. It's for fun. How good a sandwich you can make.
I can make a sandwich. I can
This
make a
is
sandwich.
this is a
Scooby-Doo
foot-long
sandwich.
baguette with so much dry cured meat, salami, and pepperoni, lettuce, etc. The whole works. You spend a good 10 minutes or so crafting the perfect breakfast snack.
Perfect. Well, I'm good for 10 minutes.
I think Orkishu would just be chatting to these three. Nothing majorly in particular. Maybe just talking about the battle, the techniques they use, kind of sharing like war stories, kind of thing, like battle stories and whatever fighters talk about.
Yeah, I'm sure there would all probably be wrapped in attention as well, and sharing in the stories. Theo lapping up every second of these entertainment tales of Orkishu and their past. Seppi doing anything? Or are we happy?
Steffi is just kind of keeping to herself a little bit. She looks not quite distracted, but like she's a little bit jittery. In her mind, she is just replaying that she was told she needs to feed this thing, but she is also kind of replaying all of her fears about doing that, and she's just she's just very quiet as all of that is going through her head.
Okay, yeah. You know as well, if you would like to do me a wisdom check as well.
A wisdom check. Could be worse, could be better, but 11.
So, yeah, late in the evening, and you sort of left to your own devices just for a few moments as everyone's doing their own thing. You just have this, I don't know, this sense of unease. You've not really had the chance to be alone for quite some time, or at least, you know, to your own devices, and everything, and things just start to feel like tense. There's this tension that's like coursing through you. There's not much more than that. With everyone taking their 10 or so minutes, do we have a plan?
The idea is to head towards the Dwarven Brimstone Cavern. Maybe have a chat with them, see if they can lead us down. Can we leave a message for Faden to find us there? Maybe with Braun, so if Faden returns, Faden will know where to find us.
Well, with that, if you were to head towards the outside of the chapel, you'd see both Braum and Phelan. They were amidst conversation, but they're both now looking up, not towards the sky or the stars, but to the petrified stone of Gransax. And as you all follow their gaze upwards, you see what they see. There are cracks forming in the stone. And they're splintering like glass.
Oh, we're too late. Never mind.
That's probably not a good sign.
I think we need to get there quick. Because that note said something about premature.
Well,
and stuff.
correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't there something People know their history better than I do. Is the dragon inherently evil, or
No, well, there's kind of debate about how good or bad it was. Different factions kind of have different beliefs.
Yeah,
I
it was killed here by a halfling, I believe.
Yeah. I
But,
mean, that note says they're siphoning its power.
yes, I think we need to get in there.
Yeah.
Quick.
I imagine the dragon wouldn't be very happy with what they're doing. Maybe if the worst came to worse and this Grand Sax awakens, we might be able to convince it to not unleash total terror upon the city.
Organ issue. I don't think it's going to come alive. I think they're just trying to siphon the magic from it. I don't think it's going to resurrect. I could be wrong. I think it's more of a siphoning using its inherent magic ability.
I see. He doesn't see, but he's just agreeing.
Works for me.
Given it's been a little time, and Phelan's there too, he'd simply offer to you, Sephi, if he could. He'd feel a little bit happier if he could just check on Callie and Mila before joining you in the Brimstone Citadel, just in
Yeah,
case.
Sephi would be very happy with that.
Yes, they're going to have a wild affair while we're fighting the thing.
He promises to be back as soon as he can, but that will be at least a week. But
Well, in-game. Jesus.
But Brom, who is out there, is more than ready, and he looks like he's still geared up for a fight. So,
Are you accompanying us?
I would like nothing more.
Sounds good. Are you good at taking orders?
Yes, I can.
Fantastic. Because if we say run, we run. If we say fight, we fight.
I hope
If
I
we say-
showed myself useful in yesterday's fight in that same way. I did lots of running.
Yes. As long as you're part of the team, we work as a team. No individuals.
I have a few tricks up my sleeve which may help us down the road, so I hope to keep you all fighting fit until it matters.
Good. Well, can you lead us to the Brimstone Caverns?
Why not? Let's proceed.
Yes.
He, taking the lead, goes marching down the street with you four in tow, looping around the back of the academy and following the way towards the Brimstone Citadel. There's this uneasy... Hang on. There's this uneasy feel. So again, the cracking and splintering of the stone isn't like happening really quickly, but just enough where it's just like every now and again you see like dust and crumbling stone like fill the air. There's just like this low level of mist or ash covering about the first couple of feet of floor underfoot as you make your way there. Anything to add? No? Okay. There'll be no map change, but make your way towards the citadel with no issue. It takes, 15 minutes. You're making a decent pace. The bridge still down. The stone door's still open. But it's definitely quiet in here. And you certainly remember there were people here before. There were dwarves and there was a drow.
No sign of them, no?
You look through a few of the rooms and you come to the stone doors that Kefi was using for her research, her modifications on the Laughing Plague to try and fix it. And you see the doors are just left open, a little bit ajar. One hinge is splintered and the other is streaked with soot and blood. And there's this awful, chilling silence that meets your approach, broken only by this faint drip, something viscous coming down from a table. And inside, now you look inside, there is devastation. The once immaculate alchemical lab that Kefi had set up is in ruin. There's glass vials everywhere. There is beakers and medical equipment smashed across the stone. There's pages of formula burnt and scorched, edges curling the paper like petals, and you noticed a blackened table corner with melted wax and shattered vials. This was Kefi's workstation, where she'd been formulating and helping try to mass produce this cure for the laughing plague, and it's been obliterated. There's this awful stench of chemical fire that clings to the air and catches all of your nostrils like this stinging like vinegar. And then you see her, Kefi, the drow medic, and she's currently collapsed face down in the centre of her room. Her long coat is torn and stained with something dark, her own blood. Her lavender skin is pale and almost grey. Her eyes are glassy and they're fixed open, staring at the ceiling, almost. Her hands are curled around a broken vial, its contents emptied.
Can we check if she's alive?
Yeah, whoever wants to go in, do me a medicine.
Sephi is quite
Investigation.
noticeably staying back as far as she can.
Yeah.
Okay, she would run forward and try and do a medicine check.
Who wants to go?
He
Can
doesn't
it.
do
I'm
very
happy with
well.
both of you.
He doesn't do very well. Someone else help. She's dead.
From
Are you
from
sure?
what you can make out, there's this horrible cut across the chest as you roll her to her back that goes from the top left to the bottom right.
Has anyone got a mirror?
A mirror?
Have a
Yeah.
piece of that mirror that we found that shows you what you want to see.
Okay, I'm going to take it carefully and I'm going to hold it and see if she's breathing in the mirror, if you know what I mean.
You'd pull it too, and there's no condensation or breath on it. Since you're there anyway, could you do me an investigation check?
Yes. Do that. 50.
Okay, so as you're checking her person to see any effects or anything that might have happened, around her wrist there's a leather strap, and you find tucked beneath it, hidden from casual glance, there's a thin strip of parchment scrawled in smudged ink, and it reads Sullivan.
Sullivan.
Sephi, this comes to mind to you. There was a job you performed once upon a moon ago, where you made, between yourself and Barra, the Sullivan play, which involved faking a death.
Does Nim say what the paper
Yeah,
says?
yeah. Sullivan? Anyone know a Sullivan?
She's not dead. She's not dead. Check her properly.
Okay. I will shake her, get my neck on the thing for a pulse. I don't know how drow work.
Now
Do they have hearts?
Now you kind of know what you're looking for. You can either do a medicine or arcana with advantage.
Do Arcana. She's doing a feigned death spell, maybe. 27.
Okay. There is a spell cast on her, but it doesn't seem to be her own making. You can see from the cut there is a poison, or it seems to be a faint taste of the poison in the air, which seems to have induced a death-like state.
Yeah, I think she's either cast a spell on herself or someone has put a spell on her to appear dead, but she's not dead.
I mean, Barra's the person who knows about the Sullivan play. The only reason she would know that is if he was in on this.
Really?
Yeah.
Prick. Would I know how to get her out of this? Would I need to do something? So I don't have...
With that Arcana check, it would simply, normally the case is to use an action to wake someone or to hit them.
Okay, I will slap her across the face.
Roll me an unarmed. I think you do 0 damage, so it should be okay anyway.
Yeah. 14.
Yeah, we're happy with that. Yeah, as you, her pale like grey skin, you slap her, and there's this colour that responds to the cheek. Like the grey goes away, the lilac skin sort of comes around a bit, and you start to see there's movement, the breath restoring. There's chest exhaling and inhaling, and her eyes flickering open for a moment, and she looks up at you four. Am I dead?
Hope
Yeah.
not.
Oh, this is a cruel, cruel fate. What did I do in life to deserve this?
Tell us.
Where's Barra? Where's the dwarfs? Where's the horseman?
Those are all of our questions too.
Were the
They
horsemen
were here. The monster, the tendrilled monster, was here. He was with his wolf pup. They'd torn through the dwarves and they came looking for me. They knew I was making a cure, I think. They were going to kill me, but before I could do anything, Barra stepped in. He cut me with this blade, and everything just went black after that. I think he was trying to save me.
Yeah. He's annoyingly helpful like that sometimes. Judge him too hard for it.
Well, Moose does it, but when he does his shocking grasp, he can go a bit too much. Do you know where they went?
She props herself up on her shoulders and checks the room out, and can just see everything's just broken and destroyed. They came from the central chamber of the tree. Maybe there's something in there.
That's where the guy, the head in the bubble, was holed up. So probably.
Yeah, and was that where Ludwig was? Is it with the druids tree, or am I thinking somewhere else?
Be somewhere else.
Oh, the tree in the Brimstone Cavern. That's right.
Yeah, the last chamber.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. If you were to then, just give her a moment to go, but you go on ahead to the central chamber, and carved into the wood of the tree it says, "An offering was made," and you can see the body of both Fane Belfast and Mage de Dolbrin both on the floor, and it does appear like their bodies are mangled and warped and broken, far beyond what Keffy's was.
Is there a passage at all, or do we need to do our own sacrifice?
No. I think it was remembered that there was two separate corridors left to the right of the tree that both led to portal room, separate portals. And checking them out, you find one is left open.
Never did get a reward from them, did we?
Keffy, you're probably safest getting out of here. The elves have been safe up until now. They might have other resources if you need them.
Yeah, no, I'll go as quick as I can. I don't. She's just looking around at her notes. They took work that took weeks. Looks to you, Sephi. You're the only one who has the cure. It's a part of you. You need to not die.
Working on it.
I'm gonna have to take some more blood. I know this is not the time, but
Go ahead.
Okay. She scrambles around looking for a useful syringe or something just to siphon some of the blood, and finds a half-broken scalpel. No. She finds a half-broken dagger which you recognise as Fawnbite, which was Barra's dagger. And she just finds the broken end and cuts to you, not even thinking twice what it is, and makes a small incision on the palm of your hand. This murky red, blackish blood slowly creeps out of your hand, and she catches what she can in a vial. It's only a small tincture, maybe 5 or 6 drops. Right, that should be enough. Thank you.
As you sure, just you stay alive. Because if you go, I don't think anyone else is smart enough to figure this out.
I'm gonna trust that the elves have better defenses than the dwarves do.
There's more of them, at least.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they should send an army to defend this and kill whatever comes out. Not us, obviously, but first line of defense and all that.
If you need me to take a message or explain something, I will. No, it's dead of night, but I won't go unnoticed.
I think we should just get in there and disrupt this ceremony
Yeah.
as quick as possible.
Yep.
She nods and hope to see you on the other side.
So just before we go, there was the horsemen, 3 of them, I believe. Who else was there? Barra, tentacle thing. Anybody else?
I think you had there was a list on the chalkboard of I think it was the 5 members.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She saw all 5. Okay, cool.
No, she didn't. Sorry. She only saw the Flayer, Abomination, and the Wolf.
Okay. All right.
Let's go.
Okay. You make your way towards the last open portal. There's a low cyan hue glow coming from it. Who's in first?
The big guy.
Yeah, not even going to hesitate.
No, not you. I meant the big guy. I'm surprised you
Okay,
can find a door.
Oh, Kishu was walking forwards. They were ready.
Let me do that for you. I can say Orcish if you want to enter first. Brom's with you still, so he's more than happy to come in with you. But let's get you moved over.
Got
You
2
can jump
doors.
After Kefi took Sephi's blood, that's a fun thing to say. Can Sephi take Thornbite with her?
Yeah. Of course you can. The blade's broken, but yeah, I guess that's not the
That's
point.
fine.
Let me get. We're gonna have to shuffle a little bit as Brom's a big lad. But as you go through, you find yourself in this small box chamber, no bigger, 10 foot by 10 foot. It looks like this may be a drop shaft or an elevator shaft. As you look up, there is no sort of light or end to it. The rope seems to be snapped from the elevator. Maybe they plan to extend to this region, or they just hadn't got around to mining the excess of the shaft, but they will be there now. There's this horrible darkness that leads the air, and this smell of rotting flesh. And as you let's move Phelan out of the way because that makes that easier for me. You do see at the cusp of your vision there is something shambling at the far east.
Is that Fred?
Sasha.
I don't think this is time for sneaking, and time is of the essence.
Waste time to sneak.
Orcish going to ready his sword and shield and step forward.
Before you do, because this will be a proper dungeon crawl, I will ask for initiative for the 5 of you. Obviously, if Orcish isn't the lead on initiative, they can cycle around to you being at the front. That's absolutely fine. Brom's quick lad today.
I clicked my
currently-
token, but for some reason it didn't go on.
That's alright.
You can have a turn.
We got it. We got it.
Here's-
But currently, you've literally just took your steps through the portal and seen this. There's been no stealth roll or anything like that, so nothing has seen you. So it's up to you how you want to deal with this before acting on combat or anything like that.
After seeing what I see, I'm going to stand still and I'm going to prepare a ray of frost just in case. And that'll be my turn holding the ray of frost.
Yeah, sure.
In case it
I'll say,
comes.
because there's no current enemy in the initiative order, you can all share it. Basically, you can do all your actions at the same time if you wish.
What do you want to
because
start
you're
moving
only-
forward?
Which just helps.
Orc?
I mean, all Orcish would do is just step forward to where they can hear the shamblings. If it's at the east, they would just walk forward and get ready to hack and slash.
Yeah, are you going to go and deal with that, Orcish, or what?
Absolutely.
I don't think Orcish you can see to the end of the corridor. It's just it's not bright enough down here.
No,
So
they
see-
can't see, but because you said they could hear, we could hear
Yes,
a
yeah, yeah.
shambling. He's going to walk towards, in the direction that he can hear the shambling.
Yeah, I was just conveying that across to Moose, who may be able to see what you can't see. But you're welcome to push along. But you're just walking up. There's no stealths or nothing. Okay.
Now I can see one.
Yes, you can. You see to your south, held up against the wall, against the stone, a skeleton, and it sees you, but it has not yet
Yep.
acted.
What do you mean held up against the wall?
It seems like it's stuck. So part of its shoulder and right arm is partially encased in the rock.
Oh, interesting.
Like it sees you and it's trying to like pull itself free, but the bones of its shoulder not like popping or loosing quite yet.
I won't be able to reach the other one that I can see, so he'll just go for this one. I think better to
Yep.
get rid of him instead of it coming free later.
Absolutely.
So do I take my attack now, or should I wait for my?
Yes. So until I'm ruling this, until an enemy is put in the initiative order, you guys can basically move freely. But then, yeah, as you encounter things, then we'll have to take it turn by turn.
This one is a 27.
Yeah.
With 11 damage.
You more or less almost cleave this thing in twain with the first blow.
Second attack is a 23.
Yep.
And then 7 damage.
Yeah, without it being able to move or resist against you, it's just 2 easy cuts, one across the ribs and one across the spine, and it mostly is cut down apart from the portion that's left behind to the wall, but it is dealt with.
I've cleared one. I can see another one in the distance.
And now that you have made a little bit of noise, not just through talking, but for your sword swings anyway, we'll have some initiatives from some dudes. I'll reshuffle. So now we will be running down the turn order. It's kind of run as a surprise round, I suppose.
Excuse me. Coming through. Yeah, I'm going to frost that guy at the end
Yes.
with a 22
Yep, easy hit.
and 9 points of freezy cold damage.
9. Yep. It's still standing, but yeah, the frost crystals start to form around its legs, making it just a little bit more sluggish.
I'm going to turn around and say, face me pissed. I miss out some kills here. You'll go, Siffy.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
5,
Yes.
10, 15, 20.
Oh,
Oh,
please.
oh, there you are. There you are. Oh, excuse me, pardon me, coming through. And she's just going to step in front of Orcushu and pull out her bow and take a couple of shots.
Yep.
This one here. Doo-doo. Lovely. 23 to hit.
Yes. Easy target.
Wow, 1 on the damage die. 5 points of damage.
5. More than bloodied, but still standing.
Cool. She will take her second shot. Uh, 19 to hit.
Yes.
Lovely.
Those stats. Pad those stats.
That's what we do this for, right? Oh, 2 on the damage die. So 6 points of damage.
I'm gonna be panning this time, I'm afraid. It is. You get some nasty arrows into it, and both its arms go sort of limp, and it seems like it's lost any sort of motor control of it, but it's still trying to like shuffle its way towards you.
Okay. Ready for you, Moose?
Oh,
Go.
thank you.
There you go.
Brom in the rear, who realizes now his size comparative to the size of these tunnels, is going to have a really tough time getting through, and he's certainly not going to be able to pass through any of you. So he's like taking the whole bulk of the corridor behind you, like squeezing his shoulders in and just looking really uncomfortable, but he won't be much help in these corridors. So we'll have to skip that. There's no way he can get past any of yous. The zombie. Oh. This zombie. 10,
Be the cleric.
15, 20. Following the sound of the noise, one comes shuffling from the south corridor and will make a slam attack against Sephi, which might hit. A dirty 20.
Ooh, that'll hit, yep.
That might be the first and only hit these zombies do. But we'll take it. 6 points of bludgeoning.
Okey-doke.
Just both arms like go up in the air, slam down on you when you're not looking. Moose.
I'm going to Moose Knuckle. This one.
Yep.
And this one. So one will be at disadvantage, unfortunately. But the first one will be a 20 to hit.
Easy peasy.
11 points of force damage.
You knock it down, it needs to make its fortitude check, which it plus the damage. It will pop back up as you drop it to the floor, but it manages to find itself once more and comes back up again.
Oh, god damn it, they don't stay down. 17 to hit. This one.
Yes.
13 points of force damage.
Lovely job. You get more than bloodied on the first hit on that 7-1.
Just if you would just excuse me there, Sophie, I just need to. And you'll get an attack of opportunity as I step around the corner.
Yeah, they're simple. They're not going to say no to it, but it is an 11.
Yeah, that'll miss.
Not the room.
I'm going to suggest, Braun, maybe you should hold that southern corridor.
I will once I can get through. Good point.
And that'll be the end of Moose's turn.
And then we have 5, 10, 15, 20. Another one comes creeping around the corner and goes for a slam against Orc Issue again for a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, have a slam getting through, just a surprise as it comes barreling around, doing 6 points of bludgeoning.
Yep.
It is your turn.
Yeah, just creature, and 2 attacks. Oof. First one's not great. 13.
13 hits.
Oh, amazing. 12 slashing,
Yes, good hit. Half.
and then second one 23.
Yep.
A further 11 slashing.
It looks like to drop. Damage taken. Beats it. So yeah, again, you cut both really good chops into it. Again, stumbles and falls, and it just manages to find itself and pick itself back up again.
Okay, noted. I'm not going to move at the moment. I'll stay where I am.
And then we have the one at the far end who is slowed 10 feet, so that's all he's got. 10 dash. He's only going to be able to shuffle into space anyway. Nim.
Okay, I want to hit this one. Below Sephi.
Yeah.
It's a regular attack, I think. For a 16.
Yep.
6 points of damage.
6. Not quite enough to take it out on the first hit.
Okay, second hit incoming. With the 22.
Mhm.
And that's another 4 points.
Again, you knock it down to its feet and it manages to right itself. These zombies seem a little bit sturdy.
Okay. Okay, that's me. They won't die!
You just have to hit it harder. And saying that, Sephi will try and punch the one that's just come back up. Try being the key word.
12's fine. 12's
12.
easy. Yeah.
12.
These are not hard to hit.
They're a bit Chumbawamba, though, aren't they?
A little bit. What are my gloves doing? Shit, forgot my gloves.
Extra damage.
Yeah. What are they doing? 3. 3 is. I have to scroll all the way up.
Thunder.
Thunder. Yeah. So 6 plus 2 thunder damage.
So 8. It will knock down. Yeah, and this time it won't be able to find itself back up, and you realise it's dead for good this time.
See, that's how you do it, then.
I don't have your fancy gloves.
You don't need fancy gloves. It's all skill. And let's see. If I go to like one of the corner ones, either above or below Orcish, can I get a punch on the one beside me? Yeah. Cool. So if I just duck down there, take a wee swipe around the corner. Well, that's a pile of poop. That's an 11 to hit.
11 hits.
11 hits. Ooh, that's better damage. So that's 10 plus the 2 thunder, so 12 in total.
Yeah, this one, again, just you get this fist around the corner, hit it square in the chest, and just like the bones, everything just shatter and cave in and drops to the floor.
Lovely. To me. And Sephi will just squeeze around the corner and do her bonus action punch on this one here.
Somewhere in Cumbria, Scott's lady is now screaming.
Now, see, this is even worse. That's a 10 to hit.
10's good.
10's good. Jesus.
Basically,
He's stealing all the kills.
10, so that's another 12 points of damage.
Yeah, no chance. And again, getting a final hit on this last one, it goes down as quickly as the other two.
Can we get a move on, please?
You're free to move as a group now.
Lovely.
Sephi, that was mighty impressive. You have an excellent punch.
Yes, thank you. Finally being recognised.
Miss
Well,
pop his head
there's
round the
Safeguard
corner and go,
Shores.
"What did you do? Something?"
I killed all of them. You know, you were
what-
too busy hiding, so.
What's that look like, George? What do we see?
From the far end, it looks like there's been a cave-in. Some of the rocks have fallen
Okay.
down. There's just a huge pile of stone covering this end of the tracks.
Okay.
Ah, I see one up ahead.
Moose, make sure the big guy's covering our rear.
Yeah, I think he's going to stay there. I'm going to stand here and watch this northern track. I can see the whole way.
Nice.
Yeah, again, the skeleton's not quite noticed you or kiss you, so you're free to do something first if you'd like.
I would probably just charge ahead and slash. There's no point being quiet.
Until you guys make an attack or make some noise, then you're fine to go.
Yeah. Didn't hesitate even seeing that. I just still hack and slash. 21 to hit.
Yes. Let me get some initiative.
Initial
And then
damage.
it's definitely a
13.
hit.
Then second hit. Oh, 11.
Hold on, just doing the initiative, re-initiativing, and 11's close to taking out in one hit.
Is there?
Right,
That's
so
not a kill.
yeah. So first attack landed with 13 damage.
Mhm.
So second attack, does 11 still land?
Oh, sorry, you took 13. You did 13. Sorry, I saw the 11. I thought that was the damage. 13 is enough to actually kill one.
Oh,
So that one is
perfect.
dealt with in one go.
Can
but,
I?
Yeah, well, yeah. You can redirect your attack to the second one, but 11 unfortunately does not hit.
That's fine. But yeah, I would have attempted to anyway, so I'll shift
Yeah.
over here. Cool. And that's my go.
Right, going. Yeah, we'll go top down again now. Now we've got enemies in. So name you here, Orcish you again. Blade slurring on the north.
Okay. 5, 10, excuse me, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ah! That one looks different. Don't have extra movement. I am going to Rare Frost that guy.
Yep.
With a 13.
13 hits. Just
Yes. Take 8 points of cold damage, you
8.
skeleton
Again,
thing.
frost crystallizes on the legs, but it's not enough to take it down.
Okay. Well, that's me.
Sephi.
Yep. Let's have a little look. What's all the ruckus up here?
We need your excellent
Oh.
punching skills again.
Ah, I can do this. Punch, punch. 17 to hit.
Yes, easy.
Lovely. So 8, 9, 10 points of damage.
Yeah, more than enough to take this one out, and there's no coming back for these skeletons.
Come on, guys, pull your weight. Jeez.
You can hear. So
Spell,
there
what?
is. Sorry, there is 2 corridors, one to the north and one to the west. You hear groaning coming from the west, and you hear a little bit more like snarls than groans coming from the north.
Just these paths got a little bit more movement. I want to venture off too far, so I've only used one action, but I'm just gonna kind of sit myself here so I can see both corridors.
Yeah, absolutely safe.
Yeah.
Is Moose looking for a door? Because he's probably really annoyed.
Brom, currently looking down the south corridor and tries to swivel his head round to look at you, Moose, and can't quite get the turniture. Do you still want me to go this way, little man?
I want you to just stay there. Just hold that while we clear the rest.
I will hold the line.
Thank you.
And you'll hold an action. You'll hold a fist. Mile. 5, 20. Oh, hello. 15, 20. You see shambling towards you, Moose, from one of the
Oh
other
my God.
corridors. But it's your turn. It doesn't make it to you.
Jesus Christ. I'm just going to moose knuckle it, I suppose, because that's what I do.
Yep. To hit.
15 to hit. Okay. 6 and 13, so 19 points of force damage.
13. Both solid hits, and there's only thing in the corridor it's almost too difficult to miss. But as the second hit lands, it just sort of shambles back a little bit and doesn't quite go down.
I apologise, Braun, but there's one behind you, and I'm gonna 5, 10, 15. Ah, I see Nim. That's good.
If it comes
And
close
I'll
enough, I
hold
will
there.
punch it.
I'll hold there.
Perfect. Orc issue.
So, snarling or groaning? Do we have a preference on either sound?
Both probably bad. Both you should probably kill.
I'll say for you now as well, the groaning, and you can hear the sound of eldritch blasts going on there. Both the echoes of the corridors make it sound like it could be both the south and the west now, from the groaning side.
He's basically going to do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So I'm just going to roll like a d4 evens for the west, odds for the
Yeah.
forward. There we go, west. This way. 10, 15. There's one down there. I'm not going
You
to
see
reach
it.
it.
It's back turned.
I won't reach it. So he's dug out. He's going to dig out his javelin. Would that be an action to swap weapons?
Nah, it's fine to use.
Fine. So I'm going to lob a javelin and see if that does better than a bow.
Yep.
13 to hit.
13 lands.
7 damage.
Yeah, it's not even looking towards you, and there's a couple of holes that are already existing in its chest. It makes its way towards Braun. Before it does so, this huge javelin just goes straight through its abdomen and drops it to the floor.
Wonderful. Let's carry on. 15. And that is my movement and my go.
Yeah.
Moose, up here.
There's one here as well.
20, 25. I can't see anything.
It's just that way, and I'm going to point down the corridor.
I can't get that far. 30.
Well,
I will hold an action of a ray of frost if anything comes around that corner hostile. Come on, behind me.
Easy peasy. Okay. That snarling sound comes closer towards you now, Sephi. 30. You can see shambling on all fours this very deep blue tinted creature. It looks like some sort of ghoul. But it's going to have to use its action to dash and crawl as quickly as it can on all fours towards you. Not able to make a strike yet.
Fine, just punch it hard. It'll be fine.
And the second one comes barreling around the corner, and they both look ready to pack on you. Your turn.
Guys, I've got some company. Punch. Let's go for this one, because he arrived first, so he's first in the queue for the punching. 22 to hit?
Yes.
That's a 1, so I'm going to re-roll that because Tavern Brawler. And it's a
Which one
2.
did you want? No,
The one to my right,
Yes,
east.
perfect.
So 8 points of damage to it.
8. Thunder. There we go. Yeah. Still standing.
Yeah. Second punch. That rolled all over the shop. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
That's nicer. So 10, 11, 12 points of damage.
Oof. 2 successive jabs, close to dropping this, but it's just about standing bruised and bloodied already.
Bonus action, just going to go for the normal single unarmed strike. Oh, that was nearly a 19. I don't think a 10's going to hit one of these.
10 misses, unfortunately.
Where is... I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Yep, no problem. Brom just sort of waiting. I'm holding the line! Down one of the corridors. Reshuffled it, so that shouldn't go now. So, Moose.
Okay. 5. Move, you bastard. 5, 10, 15. Oh, I see. I think I see. 15. Oh, what the fuck are you? 20.
I'm an elf.
I'm gonna double Eldritch Blast that one there.
Okay, it's
Ooh,
looking
Moose.
quite weak. So it's up to
Okay.
you.
Well,
19's good.
we'll send the other one to the other one then.
Yep.
Yeah.
17,
So
happy with both.
9 force damage,
That takes out the one that Sephi's been working on.
and then 12 force damage.
And a good blow on the second, knocking that one into bloodied also.
What was it? 15 feet. 20. I think that's 30 there. Okay. Fair enough. That'll be the end of Moose's turn.
Okay, while you're there, could you roll me a perception?
Yeah.
Mm.
4.
There's so much echoing coming through the corridors, you can't quite make out friend from foe, so it's difficult to tell what's going on right now. Ghoul skip. Orc issue.
Hearing Sephi call out earlier that they've got company, he would turn about. 5, 10, 15, 25, and he would do a double swing on this one.
Yep.
First attack
Oof,
with
lovely.
7 damage.
7, still standing just.
Landed. And then second attack, 19 to hit.
Yeah. Nice and
Yeah.
easy.
Another 9 damage.
And this takes out the second one. The room is clear.
Thought I'd return the favour, Sephi.
Thank you.
I couldn't see much more in the corridor I've just come down, and of course we could push forward further, but did you want to follow the other corridor, or shall we continue on the one I chose?
I'm good with following your lead. Where did Nim and Moose go?
It's funny, I thought they were right here.
They were?
Hmm.
Oh, there you are.
You are still in turn order, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Sorry.
Go on.
Go back.
Same conversation happened, but I
Yeah.
used probably another 5-foot movement to step and go, oh, that is my day.
Nim, your frost ray disapparates. You don't see anything hostile. Your turn starts.
Moose, they're up north. This way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just keep an eye on Moose, don't you worry. And I will hold another ray of frost in case something else nasty appears.
Seppi.
Yep. So this corridor, you said, Orkishu, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Boom, 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 boom. That's all my movement. I am just gonna hold my bow for if I see something hostile.
Yep. As you're making your way around the dark corridors of tracks and not coming across anything just yet. Even further from down the corridor echoes, still holding. Meanwhile, 10 shambling towards you.
What the
Moves.
fuck is that?
You see a skeleton also, but buried within its chest appears to be a pinwheel, like the spoke of a caravan wheel, wooden with spikes on the edges, and it begins to roll itself up into the same sort of cylindrical shape, and it will begin to roll into you at full force. I need you to make a dex save, please.
That's a fail.
Yes, so it hits you full force in the chest. There's no time to get out of the way and take. You'll take 4 points of bludgeoning as the spikes just sort of wrap into your chest, and it doesn't. I'm thinking of Beyblades here, but it just sort of grinds against your metal against the stone wall behind you, pinning you a little bit.
Shit.
But it is your go.
Can I move? Or am I
You can.
seriously paid? Okay.
You're fine to go, yeah.
But 5. 10. So you get an attack of opportunity.
He only has an unarmed strike for that. It is a natural 20, though.
Yeah, that'll hit.
It's not. So 3 points of bludgeoning for a cheeky swipe on the fist.
Ow. I'm gonna moose knuckle him.
Yep, both happy.
22 points of force damage.
Lovely. It's almost down, but it's just about holding in.
15.
Told Mr.
20,
Follow.
25, 30. And that'll be the end of that turn.
Lovely, thank you. Orc issue. And
I'm a bit concerned.
you would hear this metal grinding noise coming from the south, like bone on steel.
Nim, I'm quite concerned. Our party seems to have split, and we did not have this as part of the plan.
It's just Moose. It's what he does.
Do you tend to leave Moose to his own devices, or do you check on Moose?
Well, if we leave him, we normally find him on the floor bleeding out. Well, if he did bleed, but you know what I mean.
I see. I will see if I can find Moose then. If you wish to follow Sephi and make sure Sephi is accompanied.
She's got such a big head lately.
Well, still. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Moose! Where are you? Let's forget.
Hello?
You'd hear an echo down a corridor.
Corridor. Because I can't see. It's like a sliver, but I can't really tell what it is, and I can't see Moose, and I can't move anymore. I'd like to hold my action of attack for as soon as a hostile creature comes into melee range.
Okay. I think you can only hold one attack with a reaction, but that should be okay, fine for you. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Good. 5, 10. This, you see one coming around the corner, Orc issue, and this one's doing the same thing where it's balling itself up into the wheel in its chest and rolling at you. You will get your reaction, but it will attempt to make its attack first. So I misread this wrong. You can make a dex or a saving throw.
Dex or strength?
Yes.
Saving throw, yep. I'll do my strength saving throw. Ah, man. It's an 8.
Yeah, no, not again. Strong enough to stop it grinding this spikes into you, and you will take 5 points of bludgeoning, and you have your reaction.
Yep, so it's just the 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
The 1 swing. 21.
Lovely jubbly.
And damage is 8.
8. Okay, first strike on that one, getting a good shock of bone in your longsword. And that is it for the bone wheel. Nim.
I'm going to ask which way Siffy went. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Siffy! 5, 10. I guess I can't go down there. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's my dash, so that's all me down. Where the fuck did you go?
Hello, I'm here.
Moose has wandered off again. Orc's gone to help. I think we're fucked.
Ah, shit. Where is he?
South.
South.
But don't leave me. I'm still digesting a sandwich.
Effie will just make her way forward a little bit. God. Is that the south we were already in? Oh, this is all
The room would be
confusing.
familiar.
Yeah. I'm gonna go this way then, Nim, if people are in trouble.
You just dropped some breadcrumbs or something.
Um,
shit.
What is that? 50. Aha! Oh, there we are. So, kind of past Orcish, she will try and aim a bow shot at this lovely spiky boy. Not a 1, but it's not good. It's only a 10.
10 does not hit, I'm afraid.
No worries. At least it's not a 1.
Don't say that.
Oh,
You have rolled an unarmed strike. I don't suppose that helps.
again? It's
You've
the
rolled
same.
an
It's
armed-
the same.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
It's the
Just
same
checking.
modifier. Yeah.
But don't worry about it.
So that misses. Yeah. Bonus action. I can't do a bonus action because I'm not in melee. Never mind. There we are. That's everything. I was so good this turn.
Okay. Party nicely separated. You do hear Brom this time does not say hold the line, and you instead hear some smashing. This one. He's going to shuffle into space. He's not got the space to do a spin, so he's going to do an unarmed strike against you, Orcish. 13?
13 does not hit.
Yeah, can't quite get the range to get a swipe. Moose.
Okay. 5. I'm just here. 10, 15, 20. There was there it is. That's the thing that I was running away from. Sorry, gang.
Ooh. Okay, well, we'll start with Sephi for a dex save, please.
A dex save. Okay. Oh, I get advantage because my bow gives me advantage. Come on.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean,
I'm happy with
yeah.
that. Next along the line is Orc Issue.
Yep. I always forget this. Not that Sephi needed it, but just to help keep remembering for me, I've got Aura of Protection. So with creatures within 10 feet of me, as long as I'm conscious, all friendly creatures, including me, gets a +1 bonus to all saving throws. Sephi didn't need it, but I might because I'm not a Lexi boy. Right.
It's only moose, right?
Not going to make a difference.
Oh, okay. Roll me damage on both your attacks. So the first one will be on Orcish, unfortunately, and the second will be the skeleton.
8 for Orcish,
Yeah.
14 for the skeleton.
Skeleton, again, this one's very close to going down. Both of them weak now.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
It's perfectly fine.
Just a bit light hazing.
And then that'll be me.
Well, Orcish.
Yeah, I'm going to do my first attack on the one in front of me. Hopefully that will get it done.
Yeah, they both look like they're one hit away from dropping.
17 to hit.
Yep.
So 7 slashing for that one.
That one drops to the floor with a pile of bones.
Perfect. I'll step forward. And my second attack is a 25 to hit
Yep, lovely.
with a 12 slashing damage.
Yeah, 2 swings, you march your way forward, putting 1 foot forward, first one goes down, second foot forward, back swing, second one goes down, and you clear the corridor. You are now all free to move.
Wonderful. I think we're getting a bit turned around in here. What corridors have we gone down already?
Well, that's the start right there. Because Braum is still exactly where I told him to be. You okay, Braum?
Yes, I am fine. These 2 bone buddies tried their way, but I wouldn't let them past.
I mean, maybe. Has anyone got anything to mark the floor or the walls with?
Yeah, I mean, I picked up that bit of chalk in the doctor's. I mean, we've been up this way and to the west. As it just kind of loops back on itself.
Well,
Where is Nim?
Up that way, where I was before I heard you guys screaming for
Are we
help.
free to move?
Yes.
Hi.
Ah, there you are. You didn't get eaten. That's good.
I do the eating round here.
We gone up these tunnels here?
I haven't. Moose, you explored them in your
Well,
wanderings?
the one that you're at now, Orcish, I think it was the one before, maybe, was where that skeleton thing came from, the north. And then I ran south and then did a loop
Nim,
and then ran into
if you want to stop and do a perception check before going any further.
Okay. Perception. 11.
Okay.
Ah.
You hear a deep sound of. It's kind of bird-like, like a warbling coming from one of the corridors. You're not quite sure where, but you do see your allies come from the other side.
I think there's a bird down there.
Where?
South. Lead the way.
South.
Just around the corner.
Excuse me.
Where's Moose?
Oh,
Mhm.
Where've you all gone now?
Should we tie a rope around Moose's waist or something?
Moose, I'll allow you 30 feet of movement as you're catching up, but everyone else needs to stand right still.
we absolutely need Bron.
I heard the word "oh," and now I need to change my underwear.
We need Bron.
Okay. Poking your head round a corner, and you hear this walk. There's now a tandem of bird-like noises. The warbling one is closer, and it's like a deep thrumming, and you see just this large, clawed, feathered paw around the corner as you peek your way around. You see the head is long and more flesh-like. It's not an owlbear, but you see what appears to be the head of a turkey, and it turns around, this huge turkey bear, and looks at you with piercing eyes. You see this room that you're in seems to be a water quarry or some sort of stream running down the middle with a large water wheel in the centre. Across the water wheel to the way you can see another abomination of sorts, but this is more Goliath and ogre-like in nature. But again, white feather furs covering its entire body apart from its feet and its hands. And then it's got this long, slender white neck which comes at an orange point, which has a resemblance to a goose.
If Play's down here, I'm leaving.
They do see you.
Yep. Whose turn is it? Because I now
Well, nothing's
walked in
happened
here.
yet.
Okay.
They are looking at you and they're sizing you up right now.
Orkishu is gonna make himself as large as possible. With feet spread apart, like means business, trying to invoke some intimidation to them.
Intimidating attack.
Kind of be like, I'm just as big as powerful as you, kind of thing.
Okay, roll me intimidation.
That's ready.
Okay. So yeah, as you pop out your chest and try and intimidate and scare this weird creature, it does so that the turkey bear, the one closest, does like back up its feet, shuffle back a few inches, not quite sure what to make of you. They don't seem ready to attack, but you can sort of gather that they must be territorial, as you like are very tentative of putting a step forward.
What can I see in this cavern specifically?
What can you see? Let's see.
Roll a perception or something. Like...
Well, let's see what I don't think I need a roll to start with. So there appears to be a kiln or a furnace to the central room with the water wheel and the bellows attached to the flowing river. So some sort of smithing or mining part of the mines. A much open room. Far to the east, you see some stairs. These are carved into the stone and much. The stonework's more impressive and appears to be more dwarven, meeting the carving in the Brimstone citadel, which leads to a doorway, the first door that you see in these mines. So it seems a bit more industrialized now you're going this way.
Comrades, we have a predicament. There's these two creatures here. They're not immediately attacking. They seem to be more guarding their own territory. But there is a door across the way, and this does seem to be a mining section of these caverns.
When you say creatures, what do you mean by creatures?
No, they're quite large animals. Birds, pheasant. Eatable if you're large enough. Probably feed quite a significant family.
What, food?
Well, I mean, you'd have to kill it and pluck it, and find some. I suppose you want to use one of these furnaces, but we're getting off topic.
Seffi, tell Moose to get the big guy.
I'm loath to fight creatures if they're just being territorial. If they could have attacked me and they haven't.
Yeah, but you said they're lunch. Seffi!
We're not going to kill
Moose.
these creatures for lunch, right?
Find him.
Yeah, tell him we need the big guy. Lunch is on the menu.
Where is he?
As you search the corridors inside of Moose.
I like a good bit of goose.
Moose.
I'm going to
Moose.
pull out 2 of my rations.
Didn't see him. Oh, there he is. It wasn't there.
Good idea.
I'm
You're
gonna
going to fix them up.
I'm going to pull out 2 of my rations. I'm going to completely ignore what Nim's saying. And I'm going to throw one to the one up here.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'm gonna hold the other one high and just step forward with like a motion of gonna throw it to the other one, but I need to get closer to be able to throw it, I
Okay,
think, 'cause that's kind of a
so-
big gap.
Based on the first one, could you do me an animal handling with advantage, please, following your
Yeah.
intimidation roll?
18.
It's pretty good. You get a good lob to a handful of dried meats, of which it very quickly, like it's surveying both you and what you've just dropped on the floor before, like slowly dipping again its long, slender neck and just start pecking very aggressively against the floor, against the rations.
Yep. And then I want to
Okay.
step forward and try and throw one to this guy here.
Yes, same again. Advantage on animal handling.
It's all gonna go tits up 'cause I feel like he's the one in charge. No, not as good. 13.
Where are you throwing this? Just at his feet, or is there a position?
No, I'm just trying to throw it across the cavern because I figured if I tried to throw it from where I was, it'd be probably really hard to do.
Yeah. Okay. Again, this one is on its hind feet rather than all fours like the turkey bear, and this large ogre-like hand reaches down to the thing, and it's like a smidge of size in comparison to its palm. Pushes down against the earth around it, like trying to pick it up, but it's just too delicate, and creates this large crack underneath the stone. It's again staying put. It's trying to like have its way with this ration, but just struggling with the dexterity to do it.
I feel like I'm gonna leave him to that, and I would just edge cautiously maybe up this way because I'm very interested in that, and hopefully the turkey bear won't attack me.
I'll say you'll be unhindered if you want to approach this central ring, but we'll cut back to Sephi and Moose, see what they're doing.
You lost, Moose. We're up this way.
Sorry, you just sort of vanished for a moment. Come on then.
Come on, keep up.
Are you bringing Braum?
Do you not? Is he not with you?
Braum! Come along.
You just hear
Hold.
echoing down corridors.
Hold.
I'd wondered where you got to.
That we're no longer holding the line, my friend. Come along.
Very well, let us go. My, you have all managed to clear these corridors quite well.
Well, couldn't have done it without you, I'm sure.
Oh, don't be so modest.
Oh, it's a bit tight in here.
Really
Asmus
is.
has loads of room.
He's just like bashing his head on every beam and just, making the corridor less narrow and wider as his shoulders just brush up against the dirt. And then you back up towards Nim, who is holding fast.
Oh, there's a nice open space.
I think the orc's gone to make some lunch.
Yeah. Go ahead. Whoever wants to go.
So we.
Oh dear. 10.
Where is
Oh
it?
dear, oh dear. 15. North and south. Follow me. Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Oh.
Oh.
As you guys do some navigation, Orkishu, what you're doing? You're checking out
I'm
this
curious
part, right?
about this ring and symbols. Like, I'm kind of how I passed the turkey bear is if it was nibbling on the rations, I would still be kind of like looking at it, but I wouldn't necessarily be trying to intimidate anymore. It would just be passing by, very calm, very relaxed.
Okay, if you want to do me, if you like, a history or investigation or something on this stone circle, as
No.
the turkey bear's nipping at the rations, but it seems to be making quick work of it.
Not very good on either of those. Investigation. 15.
Okay. Again, this appears like intricate dwarven design and seems nothing more than just beautiful hand carvings built into the rock formation of the underground. The stairs to its east, there doesn't seem to be any sort of magical properties or anything from it, apart from it just being decorative. But it does lead again to a winding carved staircase to its east. Again, it seems dwarven design. The doors are a set of large double doors with wood and iron built in. So, again, civilization, industrialization. There is the signs of a base here.
Did the two doors that I saw seem very similar, or did one seem maybe a little bit more grander, or
I'll say this one to the north is just a little bit grander, just because naturally it's a bigger set of doors, whereas the first one was a single doorway. So probably just wood, basic wood.
I'm gonna, again, very calmly walk past, back.
If you would like to do animal handling now, because it finished with its rations and is watching you go past it.
15.
Okay. Yeah, again, you're like... I see it as being like very respectful of its space and not trying to be aggressive, avoiding eye contact. You can shuffle your way past it.
And there is two doors that I found. The one furthest up north past the bear-like creature is much larger and possibly more grander, but they could both be leading the same direction. I've not explored anything else. The animals seem tense, but manageable.
Well, goose tastes better than turkey.
I think if we don't have to fight them, I'm all for, trying to get past without fighting them.
Go and have a look down here.
Did someone say something about fighting them?
No, not at all. They're very much seeming to just be territorial. We give them their space. They
Moose.
seem okay.
Moose, there's a door up here.
Hmm.
Found a door, Moose.
Oh, I wonder what's in the furnace.
Fire. There's a door here, Moose.
Have you thought about opening it?
No, you need to knock, don't you? And then have a listen.
Where's this door?
Keep going east. Can't miss it. Just down, just in front of me, to the east.
I think there's lit braziers in these corridors now.
Go one step south, then look east.
Ah, okay. Well, let's have a look. Oh, there's doors everywhere around here.
What?
I'm just going to place my ear against the door.
Perception check. Yes. There is a noise inside, but it just sounds like dripping liquid. But it just sounds like a little more viscous, like bloop bloop sort of thing. Best, yeah.
Doesn't seem to be anything bad inside. Let me try and open it. Oh my fucking god!
Not the door.
Tenderly pull the door open, and you see there is a large mass of liquid to the centre of what appears to be an abandoned barracks, but it's black and it's moving, and it is severely viscous and ooze-like. Let me just move Brom up to the back. Because I'll ask everyone to re-roll initiatives, please. Because this, as soon as it sees you enter, turns to you and looks aggressive.
Initiative.
Shit.
Fortunately, it was already in your turn order, so it should just repopulate with your new numbers, nice and easy. Lovely jubbly. Okay, okay, Sephi, at the back of the pack. Instincts tell you that something's not quite right with the way Moose has opened the door once more.
Are we good up there, Moose?
No, we are not.
Are we closing the door, or are we dealing with whatever's inside? We're so good at clarity.
He's forgotten his words.
Okay, I'm gonna guess you're gonna shut the door. Just in case, I'm gonna stand here and I'm gonna ready an arrow for if something hostile comes into view. Just in case.
Yeah.
And that's me.
Lovely, nice and easy. He's chilling with Brom at the back. Orc issue.
Excuse me, then. 10. Oh. I don't know if I want to step more.
Push him in.
That looks very scary. I am going to, because I'm quite a bit taller than Moose, aren't I? I'm going to lean forward and close the door. And then say, I do think this is one of those times where we can just walk away for now and get some more space. And I'll ready an action of attack if a hostile creature comes within melee range of me.
No problem. Brom sees you readying your attack, Sephi, and just sort of pokes. Are we in combat?
Not quite. We're hoping we've closed the door, so we're hoping that that's the sign for it to stop. But can never be too prepared,
Where would you like me to stand?
If you just stand like here, right.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Squeezes his way past and nudges you, and it's a lot of bumping as he gets himself into position and blocks this staircase.
Perfect.
Big meat shield. Moose.
Okay. Yeah. Big drippy thing. Big drippy thing. Big drippy thing. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Big drippy thing. Oh, there's no way around. I thought there'd be a way around. Oh, God. I'm going to hold my action and to fire a moose knuckle if anything comes out.
Okie dokie. No problem. Nim.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, shit. I am going to ready a ray of frost if anything comes to the south. I'm going to try to ignore that big thing to that side. So
Sure, no
hopefully
problem.
won't notice me.
Okie doke. 10, 15. I'll say you, Sephi, as you're trying to see through this corridor, Braun, this lumbering mass is like completely blocking your view, so I'm afraid you won't be able to see much. You get glances, but I don't think you'd be comfortable taking a bow attack from that range. But you can
I'm
see
okay
like
with that.
like coming out of the cracks of the doorway, like underneath and around the sides, out of the lock, this black ooze pouring itself out and forcing its way through the gap. Not even needing to open the door as it slimes its way through. Orkishu, you have a held action.
I did have a hold action. I take one swipe with my longsword. Not great. 16.
16 hits.
16 hits. 11 damage.
Okay, let me. So as you cut into it, your blade simply slices through. It doesn't seem to affect how the creature feels in any way. However, it does sever it into two pieces, and they both seem to have their own autonomy now. As what was once one becomes two.
I'm getting a lot of flashbacks to Sir Luckless and the gelatin cube.
But they're still quite large.
Oh no, it's not even smaller.
That is your reaction. No, it
Yeah,
is
that
not.
was-
It's a lot of it. Yeah, and on seeing you and just you cutting it in twain, it's going to simply make a pseudopod attack. Actually,
Do I get attack as well?
You will. Hold on, before it does its actions anyway. You will take on trying to cut it with the blade. You will take some acid damage as some of it splats onto you and starts to bite away a little bit at your armor. So it will take two. You will take 2 points of acid damage from cutting it. But there is now the held action.
Okay, eat some frost. Creature of doom. Oh shit! Sorry, Orky.
Oh gosh. Orkishu, a dex save, please.
Get a +1 if that makes I don't think it's a +1's going to make a difference.
Roll damage, please. No, we have a 10 plus.
9 and the 10 foot less movement. Sorry.
10 foot less
Just-
movement as well.
Yeah,
So-
I'm
right,
supposed
so
to.
So I
catches
am
you in the
blooded.
back. Ooh,
I'm currently blooded.
Panicked.
95 is doing well. It now makes its attack proper. There's no more that can see it now. Okay. The simple pseudopod attack, but it only reaches for a 9 on Orkishu, so that's going to be a
Yeah,
miss.
no.
Yep, just one. The second one now split. It's going to move and it's going to take. So you have a held action as well, Moose?
Oh,
20's good.
nice.
11 points. Nice.
Two hits.
14 hits as well.
That's a 25 to hit, 14 damage.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Lovely jubbly. Well, either way, happy. 14 additional. It's hard to guise if it's bloodied or not, because the way they separate, they seem to literally split in half, but you seem to be doing a good bit of damage to this second one. It's not going to be able to get any further on this turn. Sephi.
I
who's
don't really want to
perpetrating
go closer.
a rock in a brawn place.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, do I want to get within punching range? Not particularly.
I think normally I don't mind you moving through friendly spaces because Braum's so big in a tight spot, you're not going to be able to pass through space anyway.
Cool. In that case, I am going to back up a little bit. And just, I'm still gonna keep my my bow readied for in case it like passes Brom or in case anything else hostile appears.
Yeah,
And
maybe.
that's yeah.
Thank you. Orc issue.
Can I tell if this is an undead or a fiend, or is it just...
I don't think you need to roll. It's very clearly a type of ooze, I think.
Yeah. I'm going to hit. If one of them lands, I'm going to expend a spell slot to do Divine Smite as well, because I kind of want to... I have a feeling they're going to split every time I hit, but I want to get rid of them as quick as I can. I don't have any useful
It did
spells.
split from what you can tell from the slashing damage, yes, you do have to bear that in mind.
Yeah, but I don't really have anything else I can use. That's all I got. So yeah, I hope I do enough damage quick enough. So I'm just gonna keep focusing on this main one, with the logic being that even if it keeps splitting, hopefully I'm getting that main one down, kind of thing. So
you know what? I'll give you an out. If you want to do me an intelligence roll.
Intelligence roll.
The more for the stats, the more you chop them up.
It's not really my forte, Jordan.
One? No, unfortunately not. Simply, you're cutting through it, and you think it works.
Is it in relation to Ugg? Just asking. Are they related? Is this Ugg's brother?
That'd be funny.
Let's attack
13 hits.
13 hits. 13 damage. And I'm also going to do my...
It will use its reaction to split.
Yeah.
Go on, finish yours first.
Yeah, I'm going to spend a spell slot, so a further 10 radiant damage.
Okay. So from the cutting, you again see it split into two smaller pieces, and it seems like from now the slashing is just not doing any harm to the creature whatsoever. However, the radiant damage does, so that will help. It starts to burn itself a little bit. But we now need to split into two more, but this one will be now smaller.
Sorry, guys. I literally have no useful spells for this.
Yeah, that's your first swing.
Okay. If I did an unarmed strike, would I also be able to do Divine? No, because it's with a weapon, so that won't work.
I'm not sure, but that sounds right to me.
Yeah, because Divine Smites is when you hit with a melee weapon attack, so I don't think it's going to count as well with a unarmed strike. And his intelligence was 0. So yeah, he's the same go, so he would just keep attacking. So he's like, it's got smaller, and would attack again. But if it lands again, I'll do Divine Strike.
Okay.
So 16.
Yeah.
So 9 slashing, that will do nothing.
Unfortunately.
And then 14 radiant.
That is good. Yeah, this thing now shrivels quite a lot. This one that's in front of you to a small, maybe like a hand-sized piece. It's still alive, but not much left of it.
Okay. I'm just gonna call out, it keeps multiplying, but I'm whistling it down slowly. That's my go.
Okay. Unfortunately, Orca, she doesn't need to do the math. There's 3 of them. Brom, more than happy to punch at this one in front of him. So let's crack on. Yeah, 2 hits and bludgeoning. I think we're fine for that, aren't we? Yeah, that's gonna be enough. Just two like very goopy smashes as fist meets the floor and just splattering of black ooze splatters everywhere. That one's dead. That just reminded me, you made 2 melee attacks, so there is 2 acid splashes on both those.
Yeah.
Which I'd forgot about. So that is 12 for you, and this next one is for Braum. 6. But the acid just biting at you, and yeah, these things are not great to fight. Braum, Moose.
Okay, Moosey Moose has got this thing stacked right in front of him. I've got nothing else, so I'm just going to moose knuckle the shit out of it again.
Yep.
Oh, 225.
Advantage,
6. 18 force damage.
Ooh. The second hit makes it shrivel quite a lot, but the last hit, knockout blow, takes this portion of the black pudding down.
Oh, nice. 5, 10. Force damage. Force damage sorts it out. Do that. 15, hide there. And that'll be my turn.
Nim.
Force damage. I've got cold damage. I'm going to fire. Dark! A rare frost.
Okay.
26.
26 will hit.
For 14 cold damage.
As your frost this time cuts through and bypasses Orc Issue and hits the smaller, like, foot-sized black pudding, it simply just absorbs into the creature and doesn't seem to affect it, unfortunately.
Fuck. 5, 10, 15. Okay, well, that's me.
We have 1 part left, so simple pseudopod. 12 to hit Orc Issue.
No.
Not even close. Little thing now just sort of biting at your ankles. Sephi.
I have no idea where everyone is, so I'm cautiously going to circle around because I can hear there's still some kind of fighting going on. 10. 8, 40. Ah, there you are. 5. Still can't see anything, but I'm gonna ready a bow shot for if something comes into view.
Easy peasy, thank you.
Yep.
Orc Issue.
I'm gonna keep burning through spell slots. I'm gonna do 2 unarmed strikes for flavors because Tiny's just gonna try and stamp on it, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Last one. Oh god.
It's just a little bit too quick and moving out of the way before you can get your foot on it.
Second one, not much better.
But it's a hit.
Yeah. 5.
You get this one underfoot this time. You like stomp, 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 and finally you get it, and it's just like this horrible splatter as you've stepped in ooze matter and finish it.
Do I get some
you're out of
acid
combat.
damage? Do I get acid damage then?
Yes, I'm afraid. Still. 6. As the last of it just sort of catches your ankles. Have you got any your longswords are +1? Have any non-magical armor on?
It's just I think it's just normal armor. It says chainmail.
Because you'll notice now, looking down, it's starting to rust a little bit now and starting to corrode from the constant splashes of the acid. Let me just double check how this works. Oh, you know what? No, carry on. Only affects weapons, not armor.
Okay.
You're fine.
So, Orcus Shoe, if anyone was to find him or look at him, he's just kind of leaning on his knees at the moment and breathing deep.
I think that goose shot some ice at you.
Yes, I'm sure.
Mm.
Probably defending territory.
I found a door.
Excellent.
Or two. Or a door.
Excellent. Shall we find everyone else first?
Guys,
Oh. Did you know there's a door up there, Moose?
Door up where?
Behind
By me.
you.
Oh, these ones?
This, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that.
And you haven't knocked or tried opening them yet?
Well, I was too busy killing the slimy thing.
Oh, that's good. I'm just surprised. But no, that's good.
can I listen at this door?
Sure.
Is there a door?
14.
As you listen to it, Orcish opens it a little bit, but fortunately, it
Ah!
appears to be an part of the abandoned barracks that Moose opened originally.
See a door, and I was like, "Oh, where's the door?"
You just click it while it's perception checking.
I've got my ear to it and you open the bloody door.
Sorry.
Wow.
There are so many doors.
Okay. I'm going to have a quick rummage around see if there's any left food or anything.
Yeah, sure. Investigation.
19.
Looking through, they've been abandoned for quite a while, but you do find scattered around the beds. There's a pouch of 10 gold.
Nice. In my pocket. I look at Orcish and go, shh.
Just going to raise one eyebrow, but also just nod.
I'm saving up for a wedding.
A wedding?
Yeah.
With whom?
A beautiful elf. You ever met her yet?
Oh. Did you get engaged recently?
No, that's to happen, but, so slowly.
Well, you've yet to ask the lady.
Yeah, I'll ask her dad first.
Oh. Do you have a ring?
Kinda. Anyway, there's a door there. Shall we have a look? I'm going to listen to this door.
Yeah, roll again.
Where is everybody? 18.
Definitely silent behind this door. Doesn't seem to be any noise or anything like that.
Okay, it's quiet behind this one. Should we go find the others or should we go investigate?
Well, if it's quiet, it should be fine, shouldn't it?
Yeah. I'm going to open the door, then jump behind Orcish.
It's more beds.
Meanwhile, Moose, what are you doing before you do?
I'm listening at the door.
Okay, you do me perception as well. You can just about make out footsteps behind the door. Very faint.
What sort of footsteps are we talking? Like shambling footsteps? Can I tell?
It sounds from that perception like some sort of four-legged creature at least.
Ooh. Sephi? Sephi, there may be someone behind this door.
Are we going to open it and fight, or is it leave it alone and pretend it never existed kind of deal?
It's a four-legged creature, but if we are going to open it, I would rather you be. What the? Something just ran past the corridor.
I know, I saw.
It's just me, don't worry.
My God, you're fast.
the real terror. My God.
He's just whizzing through the corridors whenever our backs are turned.
Pathfinder does that now, where it just like whoop, teleports him there, doesn't it?
But yeah, do I open the door? Do I?
mean, I
It's
can.
up to you, Sophie, really.
If you want to open the door, I can ready a couple of these bad boys for if there's something on the other side.
It's got images of Sophie doing like a Henry Cavill and cocking her.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll.
And you ready your fists and you're about to swing and see Nim and Orkishu also tentatively like startled by the door opening.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, fearsome four-legged creature. Yep.
Oh, I mean, they've got 4 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sophie, I'm very, very glad I wasn't standing as close to the door. I think your punches would have finished me off.
In my defense, Moose said there was something on the other side of this door that we should be cautious about.
Well,
Wrong.
yeah, accurate. Anything of interest where you both came from?
Well, it's got another door.
There's a door to the north as well, up here.
And there's a huge open space to our south with
Yeah.
big tables.
there's some-
Let's attempt to stay together, I think, going forward.
But guys, to the north, Orkish said is where the birds were. There's like a big door there as well. I'm wondering, there's a couple of nests. We get some nice big eggs. Nice
Possibly.
breakfast.
No, not breakfast.
Lunch.
These are animals protecting their territory, and if there's a nest, all the more reason to. We should just give them a wide berth and only go through those doors if we feel that that's the direction we need to go.
I've got some
That's an
lovely
interesting,
cheese.
interesting thought there, August. Do you perchance eat egg in the morning?
I do eat egg, but I just feel
Do you not feel that chickens try to protect their territory
they
and
do.
their animals?
But I'm not currently seeing said chickens. I'm seeing those 2 creatures there.
Yeah, well, what's the difference?
The difference is I'm not going out of my way to kill the creature. If the creatures attack, I'll kill them.
But
they've
why
not
do you kill
attacked us.
chickens?
I don't go out and hunt chickens. I just receive the
But
eggs.
you said you have eggs for breakfast.
I do. I don't go out and hunt the chicken.
No, but you would eat the egg.
The egg is given to me, of course.
Well, Nim says he wants to go and eat the egg.
I mean, if he wishes to go and collect it, that's up to them. But
Got a
I
lovely
mean,
cheese.
discouraging it because it involves another fight, and I really would rather we avoid unnecessary fights.
But I've got a lovely bit of cheese. We make a lovely omelette. Just
Yeah.
think of
Probably would,
Okay.
but
She's
it would
young.
be 2 very large creatures to fight.
So the reason that you are against the egg isn't because of some moral ground of them being animals, which is what you first posted as your reason. It is actually just a practical
No.
element of the fight.
I never said it's because they're animals. I said they didn't start.
The words
they
you
didn't
said though, you said we don't want to do that. They're animals that are protecting their.
protecting their
Um,
eggs. Yes, that's the reason I can deduce. But the main reason is just they didn't attack me first. If they attacked me first earlier, I would have attacked them.
omelette. Yummy.
Maybe on the way back after killing Good Doctor and saving the city and being heroes and all that stuff, maybe then you can have a reward on it. But we gotta conserve our energy.
You know what? If we carry the eggs around, they might get smashed. You might have a point there.
Hmm
Arguably, an egg would give you energy.
And protein.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
Correct
I'm
me.
not going to go out my way to start a fight down here, and there's plenty of other fights to have. But if they do attack us, we'll finish them, and then we'll move on.
So we're going south, away from the eggs.
Who said there's another door down here?
I mean, you're stood right next to one.
Oh, am I?
Mm-hmm.
The doors are legitimately not showing up for me, so I don't know.
Oh.
This isn't me being
Nice,
dumb.
really
I legitimately can't see a door unless I click on it.
If you refresh, maybe it should be. I don't know.
Just,
I do like
It
this
just
is
looks like
Tony's
a tank.
argument against a vegan, I guess. this is a normal conversation against a vegan.
Can I
It's
just
like,
have
what's
a look?
oh, yeah, like I still can't
Don't worry about
see.
it. It's right next to me. It's
Okay, I can see one next to you now. Yeah.
Can I listen at the door?
Sure, perception. I just think if obviously this is not a problem, but not being able to see doors down the line might be a problem.
22.
Running water. It sounds like it's very faint, but it's running water.
I think someone's running a bath.
I mean, if we think there's someone in here, then we should speak to them. They might have
Open
some.
the door. You run in. Sword out. Stabby, stabby. 3,
Uh,
2, 1, go!
As soon as you
Go!
open the door, it smells like rotten effluence as you find an old dwarven latrine that has not been kept in any
Yuck!
good fashion.
It stinks!
That's the bathroom. That solved the
We'll
mystery of
find
that.
Almost put me off the food.
Moose, as you enter this room, Braum has now he's adopted the similar tactics that you've done to this more grandiose set of double doors. He's pressing his ear against it. He sees you guys enter and presses his finger to his lips as a quiet shush fashion.
Ah, the eggs.
Steps away, and he's very delicate on his feet, or he tries to be, but as he gets towards you in a very hushed tone, which for him is probably quite difficult. There is people behind that door to the south. They sound not of this earth.
Not of this earth. What do you mean?
This world. I heard growls and barks. I heard hissing, and there was another thing, but it sounded like tendrils.
It sounds like we've reached where we needed to reach.
I suggest we approach with caution and then smash their heads in.
Orcish is going to take the opportunity to cast lay on hands on themselves and heal themselves up a bit.
Yeah.
Um,
And you know what,
Yes.
since we are running 10 to 10, shall we have a wee break? Because I'd love to go to the toilet, and yeah, I just think it's a good time to. There's no reason. It's fine.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about on the other side of that door.
God, no.
We're all good.